Hello, air signs. Welcome to JDKG's world. I'm gonna be doing your gift bag tarot, and basically, I got a whole big bag full of different decks, and I just shuffled them all up in one bag, and I just picked randomly. I picked randomly already for you just to save some fucking time, because who don't want to save time? So let's go ahead and get into it. What's the big energy? We got two big cards. So you have Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Okay. Then you got the ninth house. It says broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. So I feel like, with Saturn, I believe that, I see a dragonfly. That's my spirit animal. Okay. Anywho, what was I going to say? Oh, I think Saturn is in retrograde right now, currently. And with Saturn being retrograde, it is about letting your hair down. It's about relaxing more and not being so hard on yourself. That's what this is about right now. And that makes sense to go along with this ninth house card, because you're getting into uncharted territory. And, that calls for exploration, fun, experience, failure, success, all that good shit. Surprises. So let's see what else we got. Okay. So you have the Four of Coins. Right now, air signs, you'll feel more apt to maybe spending more, maybe frivolous spending, or just being a little more light on yourself when it comes to spending, because maybe you are a money hoarder, or maybe you are used to saving money a lot, or being stingy with your money. You'll just feel like, what, fuck it, let's just buy it. Okay. You got the Five of Swords. Okay. Let's see what else. Four of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Hermit card. There could have been some type of conflict within yourself or with someone else. Especially if this was at home. I feel that if you're the person who's been trying to get into it or whatever with someone, or you are like the aggressor or whatever, I feel like you're gonna feel like shit. And through this alone time, like, say if you had an argument, it was a petty argument, you broke up with your person, or you said some fucked up things to someone, whomever these people are, because there are two people back there, or it could be a sibling or some shit like that. I feel like you'll be reflecting to yourself and realize that it wasn't even that fucking serious to begin with, and it was really all in your head. But that comes through trial and error. Okay. You got financial constraints and attachments. Your attachment to money is funny. Okay. I feel like you're trying to be a certain persona, or you're trying to be something that you're not. And with you not being with you not keeping your originality, or being your authentic self, it bothers you from within. It bothers you on a soul level, and you need to release this mask. Release this perception of yourself. This is a mask right here. And she's just looking at it, and she's yearning to put it on, but you're imprisoning yourself when you're not being your authentic self. You need to be your authentic self, even if people like it or not, even if you don't like it, but you need to be your authentic self. That's what Spirit is calling for you to do right now, is just to be yourself, and stop worrying about everybody else and what the fuck they got going on. Okay. So you have the Eight of Ankhs, which is the Eight of Cups in this deck. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I'm getting juicy, y'all. The fuck? Okay, anywho. I feel like you're trying to be too many hats at once. And because you're putting yourself in this predicament to be all of these things, you put yourself in a place where you don't even have time to be yourself. That's what the fuck the problem is. You've put so much on your fucking plate that you can't even eat it all. You can't even digest it all. You can't even begin to digest it all because it's just so much. And it's time for you to release yourself from these invisible responsibilities. Okay? I feel like these are more things that's in your head that you think, oh, I need to do this or I need to do that. But you really don't need to do that. It's something that you want to do because you want to do it. Okay? Be who the fuck you want to be. Be who you really want to be on the inside. Okay? I feel like you prolonging this process within yourself is really hindering you. And of course, if it's some toxic side of yourself, of course, you know what I'm saying, try not to indulge into that. But I feel like that's something that you're just gonna have to work out within yourself. But your authentic self that's not hurting nobody, not harming nobody, just doing you. Be that person. You don't have to be somebody else for other people to like you. You want people to love you for you. And the only way you can do that is if you are just being yourself. You'll find that out once you just start being yourself and understand that there are a lot of people who really will fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll connect with you. They'll want to be around you because you are just being your authentic self. You don't have to put on this fucking facade for anyone. You don't. Okay? You got the Lover's card. Oh, shit. The Hanged Man. The Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Swords. Some of you could have some relationship issues right now. If you're having relationship issues, I feel like you'll be mending that very soon. It'll take a little time, but I feel like this is more about understanding different perspectives, understanding and accepting different perspectives, understanding that assuming won't get you anywhere. Understanding that it's not always what you think, or it's not as bad as you think that it will be. Get out of your own head and live in the moment. It's time for you to live in the now. What do you want to be? What do you want to see? What do you want to feel? What do you want to experience? How do you want to present yourself to the world? I'm actually surprised that the first house didn't come up. I feel like you're so worried about people's perception of you, but what is your own perception of yourself? If you don't like the perception of yourself, then of course other people's perception of you is going to bother you. But if you know that you're good, if you know that you are who you want to be, you are where you want to be, you are being your authentic self, then why the fuck hide that shit? And also I feel like that has to do with your partner, whomever you're with. Be yourself. Don't be a facade. Don't be fake. Be yourself. And if your partner doesn't like you for you, as long as you're not doing anything to nobody, harming nobody and shit like that. But if you're being your authentic self and they don't fuck with that, then they just don't fuck with that. And you can't make them fuck with that. Okay? Do what you got to do for yourself and love yourself. Okay? See you next time.